Okay, so here's a second problem from section 8.3. So we're still in one prop, but just a quick check. If I'm in one prop, it is a yes or no question. Here the question was, do you want a better job? Yep, that's a yes or no question. Okay, so I'm definitely in the one prop z-test area of the calculator. All right, I've got to write down some hypotheses. And those hypotheses always come from the claim. The only numbers I can use in my hypotheses are written right there in the claim. None of the other numbers written up here have anything to do with right hypotheses. More than 90% want a better job. More than. Okay. They didn't say more than or equal to. They said more than. That's more than right there. More than 90%. They didn't say it could be 90%. They said it's got to be more than that. All right, I followed the instructions. Okay, now I'm ready for the calculator. Stat, tests, one prop z test, other person. Other person said 90%. And I got 1850 out of 1980. And then I have to match up, no choice about it, you got to match up with the HA. That's where the not equal sign is. Okay, there's no chance you can ever match anything to H0 because there's always an equal sign there somewhere. So I got to match it with that greater than sign. Go over there, make it stick, hit calculate. And then I write down Z, 5.09. I write down P, which is 1.75 E negative 7. Make sure to write down that part. It's a probability. There's no way a probability is 1.75 because the largest possible probability is 1. Okay? If there's an E there, pay super close attention to it. It counts for a lot. And then in pixels, it tells me, oh yeah, by the way, that number up there, your number, that was 93%. It's supposed to be a little hat, really, but the calculator does it as pixels. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I've done the calculating part. Now reach a conclusion. I take their number, and I'm comparing. This is their chance of being right. And I'm supposed to compare it to 0.05. That's their chance of being right? You have got to be crazy. They must be wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. So I am going to reject. And then, if I never reread the problem, I'm going to move on to the next problem, and I'm going to be happy, and I'm not going to get anything marked off on the exam. The problem comes in when you start thinking about it. Wait, they said more than 90%, and I got like 93%. We're in agreement. Why am I rejecting what they said if we're in agreement? This makes no sense. Okay, and the reason why it makes no sense is because this says reject H0. Well, that's great. They never said H0. They said that. I didn't reject what they said. I rejected something that no one anywhere has ever said. And I said, ooh, we'll reject that. Whoever said that is a liar. No one said that. Okay? And unfortunately, that's the way the math works. If you really want to figure out whether someone's a liar, you have to get them to include an equal sign in what they say. So I could probably track this person down and just rephrase it in a way that says, so 90% or better? And then they'll go, yeah. And then you'll have an equal sign because they said one in what they said. So you've got something you can use. Okay? We can't do that. These are problems in a book or in the notes, as the case may be. And we can't go back and get the problem changed to our liking. All right, so we're just going to follow the procedure, quickly write down the answer, and move on to the next problem without thinking about whether or not that makes any kind of sense whatsoever.